Hello everyone, it is December 10th, 2017. This is my last day in Luxor, and I am not quite done with this journey yet, but it's getting close for me to go home. There's still a few awesome things that I get to see. But this trip is ending my year and everything is going exactly how it was meant to. I have learned a lot this year, and now I've learned a lot on the level of just things personal. For me, it's been a very spiritual journey this year, but also on another note, doesn't really have to do with the theology and the things that I'm personally interested in. I have learned a lot that pertains to everyone. So just because these are my interests, there's something greater that I have stumbled upon these last few years. Now, when my mother passed away, that was a huge changing moment in my life, and death, any kind of loss or any kind of traumatic experience can do this. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it really has the power to kind of shake someone's perspective, and you find yourself completely changed. So that's where I found myself when that happened. My perspective was completely rocked, and I wasn't the same person anymore that I used to be. So then, you're left in a circle of people that loved you for who you were, but no longer knew the person that you have become. So the person that they loved was gone, never to return, because I tell you, once your mind expands to a new level, to take it back would be a very uncomfortable, unpleasant existence, very unfulfilling. So, a lot of things were pretty much forced out of my life. They would have left anyways, but they had my claw marks down them, trying to hang on to what I had outgrown, because it was comfortable for me, it was familiar to me, and just very, very scary. But it was forced upon me. I watched my whole entire world crumble. So I clinged on to my faith, which brought me to more questions, which brought me to needing to find the answers, which, when I started to change even more in that process, more of the things in my life started falling away, until, literally, I was really left with nothing. And still I had dreams for myself, goals for myself, and there were people who were telling me that these things were unrealistic, they were unreal. Lindsay, wake up, snap back into reality, you're in la la land, you're not thinking rationally. But I knew every piece of me was telling me to follow my heart, to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and I couldn't listen to them. It's like I would just go, I couldn't even hear it. What they were saying no longer even made sense to me. So it was, either live a lie to please others, or follow my heart. But these unrealistic things actually started, I started achieving them. And that is what I've learned in this journey the past few years, that I think can help everybody, even if, we don't share the same interests. Say you don't want to travel, you don't give a crap about theology, you don't give a crap about religion, you don't care about all that, that's okay. But there may be something that you want. You may want to become a famous artist, or maybe you don't want to become famous. Maybe you just want to create the time and the space to do your art, or maybe you want a new car, you want a house, or it could be anything. Maybe you want to make a record, maybe you want to become rich. Whatever it is that your heart desires, I want to tell you that it is not only possible, but it is easy. Just like I discovered without the evidence, just discovered that this could be the way that it works, and put it to practice, found out that it is true, is that there are certain laws to this universe that are infallible. I mean, they work 100% of the time. I heard a lot of successful people talking about this, and they say, listen to the people who are where you want to be. So even though some of the claims they were making sounded very unreal and impossible, there's nothing in this world is impossible. I'm not even going to get into that, but if you listen to these successful people like Will Smith, he speaks about it, Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Clint Eastwood. I mean, so many people, famous movie directors, people that are very wealthy, people with very successful businesses. They understand these things that we sadly are not taught growing up. We are taught, like what everybody was telling me, no, Lindsay, you need to work every day, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to follow the system, you need to go to college, you need to da-da-da-da-da, which is fine for some people. I mean, some people, the things that they really want to do require that. Like if you want to be a doctor, then you do have to go to college. It's not just a bunch of mystic woohoo la, but it's also action, taking action, and putting one foot in front of the other, such as when I wanted to travel. Yes, I can manifest this travel, but part of it was also I needed to get my passport. There was things that I needed to do. I needed to work together with the mystical and the real world. But it's not all just about the real world. You are in control of every aspect of your life, and if you are not happy with the way that your life is, you need to understand that you are the cause. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but we can't put blame on other people, because everything that manifests in your life is a reflection of what's going on within. And when you fix the mind and you attune the mind, then your reality manifests accordingly. So, I have just about completed every goal on target for this year, and next year I have a new set of goals that I'm going to be not working on, I'm going to be accomplishing, because that's part of the state of mind. You really have to have no doubts. You have to believe with every ounce of your being that what you're saying is true. And there's lots of little tricks to this. So part of my plan next year is, one, I'm going to write a book to show people how to do this, and hopefully put enough proof and evidence, because people need evidence that this stuff is working. And that is one reason I went on this journey this year, was to document everything and have some sort of evidence to show people, because that helps with the belief. And also next year I am working on a plan to where I will never have to work again, and create a steady flow of income that will just be on autopilot, and say goodbye to the working slave system, and I'm going to live, because that is something that I did learn through losing my mom, is how precious life is. I don't see I don't see the world as this hostile, hateful place. As some people see it, I see it as a beautiful place full of opportunity and such a giant, beautiful world full of wonderful people and great things to see, great food to eat, great music to listen to, great books to read. And so that is what I see. I don't see a hostile world. I see a beautiful world, and I see life as a gift. And I want to do my part in this world and show people. That's why I had such a connection to the homeless community and people in poverty and people in darkness, is because I could see that even they are capable of fulfilling their dreams. And so next year, be expecting a book from me by the end of the year. It's something that I will get done, and watch me never work again, because my slave days are over, and they can be over for you too. So I just want to wish peace and love to everyone, and try to look on the bright side. This is a beautiful world, it's a beautiful life, and each day is a gift, and treat it as one.